And like the rear door, the front door is only going to have 3 pieces. So we're going to do the same process, and we have, I guess, like the dirtier microfiber, which we're going to be using for the edges as well. And we're going to go ahead and open the door. Once you get to here, there's a couple ways you can do this. You could come from the inside and focus on the edge. You'll get better access by going from the inside. Open it up and really focus on all the edges right here. And now we got our clean microfiber right here. And go ahead and spray a generous amount. Start from the top, and we should be good to go. And like I did with all the other ones, I like cleaning about 5-6 inches away from the panel that I'll be working on. I just don't want to introduce any sort of dirt. Okay, now we're ready to go. Just like the rear door, we're going to start from the bottom and then work our way to the top. The alignment points I'm going to try to be as clear as possible is going to be right here in the corner, right here in the corner, and you also want to look at this line. Really just need 2. And the pro tip I mentioned earlier is you just want to fold it over on one side so you can reuse it and just be easy to remove it as well. So just fold it over, and then that's ready to go. All right, so let's go ahead and start with this corner right here. And then right here as well. Okay, I'm just going to leave it right here, just really, really loosely. And then I'm going to align right here as well first. Okay, so this corner right here is pretty rounded. So that's really what you want to aim for. I'm going to grab my tape right here. Let's focus on that. Now I can remove this, and then I can focus on right here. I can add a little bit more, but you're going to be playing left and right a little bit and just seeing how it really fits. One other tip I'm going to give you is go ahead and just open your door just a little bit, okay? Because this right here is going to cause a little bit of issue when you're aligning. So I'm going to go ahead and remove that, and look how much easier it is to align this, okay? So as you can see, it's slightly below the line, just slightly, okay, just slightly. So once we're solid right here, I'm going to go ahead and put this right here and go ahead and peel back right to that point and just go straight out. Before you actually push it down, look at this corner right here. I just want to show you before it goes slightly over, right? So it follows that corner right there, and that's all you're trying to do, okay? I want to just use my finger and go from the center. You want to be away from that line, and you're just going to go straight up. So you can see the door wants to close, but it's okay. Look at that. That looks perfect. Go ahead and move on. So this part is very important because this is the area where you want to make sure that everything is aligned. Look at this. This goes right to the corner, right? It's a little softer, and you want to do the same thing. Center, you could use your finger, or you could use your squeegee. You're going to go straight up, okay? And then the rest of it can go straight down. The rest of it should align pretty perfectly, and look at this. All right, if you have to pull just a little bit to cover up, you can, just like that. And then go ahead and do the same thing right down the center, and then you can focus on pushing it all down. Okay, you're gonna do the same thing. Of course, we're gonna do a post seat. All right, so first of all, we're gonna do the same thing, and we're gonna really focus on the edge like this, right? So now I got the edges. I'm gonna use my squeegee and just go slowly in. All right, what you're focusing on is the face of that edge, okay? And once you do it, you're stuck. You can't really go past that, but it needs to fold over more. We're gonna go ahead and introduce a new tool. This is just like a squeegee, but it has a special angle like this. But you can go ahead and do this and just really push it towards it, just like that. That's all you're gonna do. And then later on, we can go from the inside and really make sure that it's fully adhered. But now that we have that angle done, we can go ahead and do the bottom. So you wanna just make sure slowly remove the areas that stuck before fully opening it. It's gonna cause issues if you just pull it. We're gonna go ahead and open the whole door. I'm gonna go ahead and put my glove on. Let's go ahead and start right here. Do the face first. Okay, now from the back side, push that up into the area. There's no tension on this edge, so you shouldn't worry too much about the actual overlap or this edge. It shouldn't really do anything. All right, here we go. So perfect edge, you're just gonna fold it over. And then from here on out, we've already heated it. Again, a very, very straight edge. And then this corner and all the edges are done. Same thing I did for the second piece on the rear door. Align it from this point right here. Look at this. Perfect. Perfect. So we got this nice line right here. Perfect. And you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna hold it. Okay. And when you squeegee, you notice that there's a body line dip. There's a concave that goes right here. You want to avoid squeegeeing all the way through. You want to do the same thing, about 5 inches on the top. That's all you're going for. Okay, so I got the backing paper off, and go ahead, just do, you can use your finger at that point. And then since it's halfway here, you can just go straight up. And look at that. You're gonna stop there. You don't wanna go into the concave, right? Let's go ahead and remove this, save it as well. This is where you can look at the line. Look at that. Same thing, halfway point, and then after that, we should be able to just go straight up. Almost no tension yet, right? Because there's gonna be a concave right there. Now we're gonna do the last piece, which is going to be here, and then start with that line, and then same thing, go straight up. So now we have about 5 inches of the top part pretty much anchored. You're gonna go ahead and just make a check. You just wanna make sure that nothing is stuck, and you wanna keep it loose like that. You heard that? Start from the middle, right? This is the middle right here. You're gonna do at least a 45 or even less of a degree. Okay, and you're gonna do the same thing, and then alternate it. Do a lot more overlap than you normally would, just because you're still learning the ropes right here. So do like a 60% overlap if you can. Okay, now we're into the valley, but because we're doing it evenly, there's almost no tension. Okay, so all the alignment points are good. The top looks good, and all the edges are good. We're gonna go ahead and do some pulse heating. So we're gonna go ahead and focus on this edge as well. You wanna make sure that it's completely off before you start doing the edges. Everywhere else looks like it's off, so go ahead and heat it up. You're gonna use your wrap glove or your fingers. Just push that in. Okay, same thing. You wanna just focus on that face of this edge first. We're gonna use our angled squeegee right here. And what I like to do is just kind of go a little bit at a time. Just kind of get around it. And I'll go to the inside part. The top part is a lot simpler. Okay, focus right here and fold it in. And once you get here, you can just fold everything else in. There's a little bit of a bend right here, so that's what I'm focusing on that first. And then after that, gradually get all that. Perfect. So there you go. So here, you're going to do the same thing. Let's go ahead and remove this first. And once you get the door, it becomes a lot easier to do everything else, right? Because once you get one door, you'll understand the alignment like perfectly. So that's why we made that the practice kit, because it's so much easier to understand, I think, once you know. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and loosely put that in place. All right, it goes right up to it. So everything else looks pretty good, in my opinion. I have to do the bottom. Here's the reason why, because this, you don't want to go all the way. It also has a slight bend. So I'm just going to focus on right here. Okay, and here's the alignment point. Here, but you also got this alignment point that goes right to the edge, and it has to be a little bit past that, just so you know, okay? So let's go ahead and remove this. Same thing here. Focus on the handle, all of it. Verify it. A lot of overlap at the bottom, a lot right here, and then a lot less in the top. That's exactly what you want. The other alignment point that you want to confirm is right to the edge, but past it, right? Slightly past it. So I got all my alignment point, and this is perfect. You can see my line is also pretty perfect right there. All across the board, very, very consistent. In this one, you don't actually have to worry about focusing just on right here. You can actually do the whole thing, mainly because there's not really a bend. It's practically flat. Okay, we're going to do second step. There you go. And here, you will focus on where the final one will go, which is right here. Everything aligns perfect. So you want it just right to it. You want a little bit in, but you don't want a whole lot, because a lot of times the mirror is very, very tight. Once you're good, you're going to go ahead and anchor the line and then go right up. And then we created a path in the middle. That's all you did. And then this is all free, right? So you should be able to just push this down like so. And then, okay. Now, there is a slight bend. So before I do the last part, I'm going to go ahead and stop squeegeeing. Same thing here. I'm going to focus on the line again. And then you should be able to just focus on getting it all out. Like so. Okay, that's a perfect. There's a little bit of a bridging, but that's a perfect bridge. That's totally fine. All right, and now you can just go straight up. The alignment is good, so we're going to just use our finger to get that. Get rid of the transfer paper. And then the top part right here, we actually didn't squeegee, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Boom. Look at that. You see, just a little bit, because these areas are going to be problematic if you have way too much material. But you have enough space to go just a little bit, and you don't want a whole lot. And if you notice, the piece will stop right here. It's a little, and it goes up here, and then you can use your fingers to go straight up, because I didn't go past this. And then go ahead and squeegee everything else. And then you can use your wrap glove as well. We're going to do the edges. So let's go ahead and grab your wrap glove first and focus on right here. Okay, just like that. But before you do want to take it out. Right now it's sticking to the fender. You hear that right here? Okay, this is a lot of material, and that's okay. Go ahead and just push it in. For this one, the access is a lot easier from the inner side, so I'm actually going to save that to really fold it over once I open the door. So let's go ahead and show you again the door. This is the same thing, guys, on the other side, but practice makes perfect. You're going to heat it up. Make sure it's completely post-heated. Focus on this first, right? And then the next is that valley right there. And you can push all of that down. Okay? And then the rest you can just get. There's going to be a little bit of areas where you need to push it in. What I'd like to do again is get this, really push it in into this valley right here. And then you see there's a little bit of excess material right here. You can just use this and push that. You can also use the back side. For these areas, I do like getting the squeegee. Just push it down. Same thing here. Okay. You could open it a little bit to get better access. And then these tools are going to be useful because it kind of bends and conforms to those areas. All right, so we got the door handle done. Go ahead and open the door. Just be careful again. We got a couple areas to look out for right here. Let's go ahead and heat it up. Just fold it over slowly and then gradually go all the way around. Very, very flat. You got a two-piece right here. It actually has a relief cut right there. So you can take that and just form it. So let's go ahead and heat it first. That heat is going to help a lot with the fingers. Okay. There we go. Then fold it over. And then that's what it'll look like from an outside perspective. All right, now it's easier to access, I think, from this side. So we're going to go ahead and start here at the top and fold it over. The wrinkles are there, but it's where you put it. You will never see those if you have a few wrinkles. If you want to take your time, you can use the same technique where you use the hard part of the squeegee and get some of those wrinkles out. But by having a lot more materials, we make sure that this area is going to last for a very long time.